Hey everyone, this is Wade from fishfindermounts.com, and I'm in a typical John boat, flat bottom boat here. I'm not sure how long this is. This looks like it's probably about 16 or so feet long. And I've got our Garmin Striker 7 SV on our 10 amp hour magnetic boat mount kit. This provides you with everything you need to mount and power a 7-inch fish finder screen like you see with here with its transducer. I'm going to show you how that works on this awesome little John boat here. We're just going to take our gunnel clamp. Now I've added this accessory, which is our 10 AH quick release base here. This plate here that you can see, it's actually affixed right onto the gunnel clamp. Usually this is a separate accessory you can buy on our website under the accessories category. So if you go to fishfindermounts.com, that's fishfindermounts with an S, www.fishfindermounts.com. These mounts come with scuff guards, rubber scuff guards, so you don't score up. You can see the jaw is fairly aggressive. So you just slide these guys. These guys will come like this with them on already. And this guy, same thing, it slides on and off. They're there so you don't mark up your boat or your rental boat or what have you. So you take this guy and you take the lead screw. I'll show you guys that too quickly. So the lead screw's right here, right? You just use that, just like a regular C-clamp, to clamp it onto the boat. So we'll just take it and slide it over the lip of the boat here. And then we'll just twist it on. I'll do it with my left hand so the camera can see. Just tighten that guy on there. So the clamp is on, and we're going to take the base unit with the screen, this Garmin Striker 7 SV, and we're just going to take it, and we're just going to see, you see a lip here. The camera can show the lip, the undercut lip, and it mates with the features of the box on the side there, the battery box. There's a 10 amp hour battery, 12 volt battery inside of here. And you can see it's on there now. Nice and secure, and this is going to provide enough power to run this fish finder for a good long day out in the water. And actually what I'm going to do, because I've got the transducer cord on the back, I'm just going to take the whole battery box off. And I'm just going to turn it around instead and do it this way. Same thing again. We take the pin, we pull it out, drop it down, and it locks the battery box down. And then we can take this guy and swivel it back towards you guys. This swivel plate is pre-drilled for all sorts of bigger fish finders. You can put really any fish finder on here from 7 inches up. And we're going to take our magnetic transducer mount. It will come together like this, like you see from fishfindermounts.com. And what I like to do is I like to just spin the magnets like so that they're crisscross like you see here, and then I can just get my thumbs together and leverage them off, leverage the magnets off. So you've got your two pairs. This is going to be, the flat one is going to be on the inside of the boat. And of course the one, we like to call it our water side magnet, is holding the transducer on. So if the camera can swing over here to the side of the boat, you can take it and boom, your transducer is on in the water. And you can make your adjustments. You could have it sticking more out like this if you wanted for some reason, and you could have the transducer tilted this way if you want, like so, and then just tighten that wing nut right there, and there's your transducer in the water. Now I want to show a very important part of this, if the camera can come inside the boat. And if you can look at me, most boats in the 8, if it could back, you could back off a little bit. Most boats in the 8 up, you know, anywhere from 8 to 16 feet long, sometimes 18-foot boats too. The transom is only thick to a certain point down to the floor. So you may have a V-hull bottom boat, your sides might be much higher than this, what have you. So this thick part that you see here, it ends right here. You can see it's just the same thickness of aluminum, which is like about a credit card thick. You can, the camera could come in and see how thick this aluminum is here. That's sort of the gauge of the boat here. It's not that thick at all. Not very thick at all. Maybe a couple credit cards worth of aluminum thick. And you can see the magnet is below the thickness of the transom. Sometimes the longer the boat, the bigger the boat, depending on the structure and design of it, the transom can come down further even. And then you'll still have usually a couple inches, or this is an inch and 3/4 wide, this footprint here. So you'll have still enough room usually to get on the transom if you want to be on the transom. But one thing about this mount is you can also put it on the side of the boat, and I'll show that in a sec. I'm just going to kick the boat out a little bit here so you guys can see that it can also go on the side of the boat. Now if you look at this here, the T-knob here, you can unscrew this T-knob, loosen this off, fully off, and there is, make sure you don't lose the hardware when you're doing all this, guys. Do it over the boat rather than over the water. There is a bisecting hole in what we call our root arm here. You can see it right at the top here, right there, right there, right there, right there. So it allows you to change the position. So in this case, if we want to go with the magnetic or the transducer parallel to the side of a hull, maybe you want to do an aluminum boat for some reason, maybe you want to put it up more towards the bow of the boat, you can just reset the arm onto the magnetic waterside magnet base, tighten that guy on. I'm just going to push away from the dock here a little bit, and we're going to take our inside magnet. The flat magnet is what goes on inside from fishfindermounts.com, and we're going to just take this guy and boom, it's on the side of the boat now, you can see. So you can just take this guy and adjust it to whatever position you want it to be at and tighten it up. And again, you can kick this up out of the water. If you're on a kayak, canoe, you're beaching and launching, this is great to be able to just kick it up out of the water and keep it out of the water until you're in the water, and then you can drop it back in the water. But here you have the magnetic transducer mount, and you've got your, over here, you've got your transducer all set up nicely in the water. And we can see with the fish finder, and we'll turn the fish finder on. You can see it coming on right here. Now we'll go with traditional sonar. So you can see we're very shallow, just over 2 feet deep where it's reading from the transducer. It's pinging 2 feet deep is all it's pinging. And you can see it's fairly hard. There's a red return, there's a soft return at the very, very surface, but underneath it there's a lot of rock, I believe, from what I'm seeing. So this is Wade from fishfindermounts.com. I'm showing you our 10 amp hour magnetic boat mount kit. I've got the accessory 10 amp hour quick release base on the gunnel clamp there. You can add that if you wish under accessories of our shop. You can add that to your cart. You can buy all this stuff on fishfindermounts.com. This is in the boat mounts category under shop on our website. Call us at 1-855-784-3474 to get your amazing fish finder mounting solution from us today. We are truly making all fish finders portable. Thanks for watching, everyone.